Someday I wish that we could make a change. Never gonna happen. I wish and I dream that nurses would just rise up together, come together as one, support each other. Yeah, I'm on my soapbox again. Once again, here we go again. Welcome to my channel. This is Patrice M. Foster. I hope you're having a wonderful day, not too stressed out. Well, I got myself in a little pickle. Each day I go into work and I say, there gotta be a better way. There gotta be a better way for nurses to work together. Am I the only one noticing this? And I talk to other nurses. Is nursing becoming more toxic? And what I don't mean like we're trying to fight each other. It's just every man for himself now. Everybody is going to NP school. It's just, or maybe I'm getting older. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Each day, I meet a lot of new nurses. And I listen to their conversation. And I ask the question. They tell me, oh, I'm in NP school. You just graduated a week ago. Yeah, but I'm continuing. I'm in NP school. Now, it's not like I'm jealous because I'm older and I didn't get to go to NP school. But what I'm noticing, it's like nobody cares anymore. Nobody has that compassion, that warmth in their heart. They really wanted to become a nurse. But now it is, hey, yeah, I'm a nurse and, I'm in NP school and I want to be a psych. Everybody want to be a psych MP. So I asked the question, why psych MP? Why not others? Because psych is where the money is. You know how long it took us and we still not there yet as a psych nurse to make some decent money? Because everywhere I went and when I was traveling, at one point, most of us psych nurses feel so embarrassed to tell any nurse that we are psych nurse because they always look down at us. Oh, you're a psych nurse. I wouldn't want to be you. Because they're ICU, they're ER, they're others' profession, they're other skills, they're on other unit, so they look down on psych. Now, everyone wants to be a psych NP for the money. That's the difference. And I was thinking back in the days when, you go in and say, hi, I'm Miss Patrice Foster or Miss Foster. I'm your nurse for today. And this is what, and you tell the patient, and sometimes you take a while and you get to know your patient. Now it's bam, out the room. Everyone wants to be supervisor. But that's not the real topic. The real topic that I find the real issue is what's going on. Can't get it together. I decided to take an assignment here in Atlanta. It took a while, but I finally got in. And I just didn't feel like I wanted to work in Atlanta for a long time. But after the pandemic and I never been home and I decided to take a position, boy, this opened up my eyes to a lot of things. The reason, and I don't think it's specific to Atlanta, I think this is the direction that most of the facilities going to. They're so disorganized. No one knows what's going on. Everyone wants to be the chief. And who suffer? The little people. And sometimes it spill over in the patient. Because if you don't have consistency in your building, everybody's just chaos. You know, I know y'all's tired of hearing me talk about support, nurses support. It's an ongoing issue. Everywhere I go, I've seen that every man for himself, basically, in every facility. You know, back in the days, you would think that one person getting 5 admission in one night, and that's what you get when you work for a private company. They just believe wholeheartedly that get them in, get them out, get them in, get them out, and nothing you can do about it. So the best thing you can do is check the company that you work for. And back in the days, you would see nurses, you're falling, you're drowning, and somebody would come over and try to help you. Not anymore. These new type of nurses, not anymore. Why? Because they feel like, it's the old saying, when I was doing it, I was by myself. So, you know, they're not going to help you. So how do you get around that? My advice to you, really, that's what I do. Before, I would just go into and just take full-time employment. Now I'm at that stage. And I also say, if this busyness is on day shift, let me go on try night shift. It's the same. It's probably even more. You're going to work nonstop. When you come home, your legs will be this big. So what I started doing now is take a PRN if they give it to me. Some facility, they need full-time staff in the building. And so they will block the PRN. In other words, they'll say, we don't have PRN. They have PRN, but there's a amount of PRN they should have. I guess based on how they do their things, it's better if they have more full-timers. But for some, they may take you as a PRN. So if you get a PRN position, you go in as a PRN first and see how you like the facility, how they treat you. Because they say first impression is a lasting impression. And you better take that warning sign. When you see that red flag, you know you may not be comfortable being a full-time nurse. So I go in PRN and I see what's going on. Sometimes they may not offer PRN. They may not even offer part-time. So do the best you can with what you're working with. You do the best you can. And sometimes you go into a facility and if you see more agency, and hey, I've been an agency nurse, but when you come in, the agency outweigh the staff, that's a problem. That's a problem going on in the facility. Either they don't want to listen to the few nurses they have telling them the reason why the others leave. Let me tell you, If you go into a facility, you're fairly new into the facility, and you go and they tell you, like, the 2 med-surg unit right here, and we don't have no nurse, so I'm gonna let you work the 2 unit. What would you do? Please comment. Would you stick around and do those patient on the left and the patient on the right, and you may have to do 3 unit? I'm not making this up. I can't make this up. I'm giving you an example that you might walk into and that you need to know it could cost you. You never know when the administration may get so angry that you leave them in a pickle to survive and keep your license. You left in a pickle, and they turn it around and put you on job abandonment license, threaten you that your license is gone, and before you know it, you walk out the door and you didn't get no report, you didn't touch no key, and they say job abandonment. You don't know they put your license on the shopping. Reason why they say shut the computer down is very urgent, because you giving access to your information. I'm talking about these things that I'm seeing with my eyes. These things that could create problems because you've been a nurse for so long, and when you lose that license, you're lost. You don't have anything else. All you know, breathe, keeping your life is nursing. So be mindful of these facilities. They don't tell you. They welcome you. They want you to come in. They want to give you, and you see money. That's what you see. Oh, I might be struggling now, and I see the money. But I am smart enough that I'm not going to go there every day and get that money, because I'm walking into danger. There is hidden dangers in there. And when I see it, when I mean hidden danger, I don't mean you're going to fall flat, whatever. You working too much, you there every day, you create jealousy. That's one of the things. You create, I just feel like there's the work, some situation that you see that always need nurses. The workload is so heavy that it's very stressful for the nurse. So you may see money and you may wonder, like I was at a jail and it was paying real good. I would say $50, but I couldn't stay there. Not because of the inmates, because I work in prisons, and I work in jail, and I work in juvenile. So I'm very capable as a correctional nurse. I can switch it off, because correction to me is like psych. So the inmates talking, and not because of that, but it was a leader that was just too stressful. Tell me to go here, I did it all. But it was nonstop. It was a revolving doors. No one could stay. So sometime when you get a lot of good money, high paying money, you better believe there's a reason for that, and it's going to come to you eventually. You're going to realize, I can't stay here. I need to pay this bill. I need to save this money, but I cannot. It's not doable. And a lot of people think, oh, nursing, I get a lot flack from my family. I get a lot of flack from people who don't know about nursing. Why can't you stay at that job? You just got the job and you want to quit already? They don't understand. I had a friend that did that to me. She was always say, why? You got all that money as a nurse. When she became a nurse, I was just listening to her. Oh, you moving on again? That's what I told her. That's what you said to me. But the reason, if you go into a building and the agency nurse outweigh the staff, that's a problem. And what I find is the leaders in the buildings that I go into, they don't really listen to their staff. If they could just and listen why we're not coming to work. Why is it that we're so stressed out? Why can't we come together? You know, Nurse Weeks went by. What did you get that you feel that your company or the job or the hospital or wherever appreciate you? Sometimes it's not about getting a pizza. It's not about getting coffee or donuts. It's about, really seeing the person doing a good job and let them know. Not everything is about money. A little kindness. You seeing someone struggling, you come. Can I help you? No, you can do it. You give meds, right? You can do it. And when you made a mistake, they throw you in to the wolf and you trying to get out. And when you made that mistake, they ready to throw you under the bus and you lose your license. So in order for you not to lose your license, in order for you not to get in that situation, you don't make it a habit of believing everything. Just do the right thing. If you're in a situation, and I'm saying this, you never know. If you're in a situation that you come in and there's no other nurse, you just gonna have to do it. Suck it up, do it just to keep your license and never look back. Some people, I'm hoping, get caught up because the company may get mad at you and they may threaten you. I had a friend call me and say, why is it the supervisor always threatening me that she's going to get my license? Supervisor doing that. Supervisor doing that. It's like a bully. It's like, you don't want to work under those stresses that everything I do, she's not showing me nothing, but she's going to threaten me that I need to stay here and do this because I might lose my license. Who wants to work in that environment? I was listening to the news, and I forgot what state, but there was a nurse. I'm changing the topic a little bit. There was a nurse that she was feeling some pain in her chest area. Eventually, she went to work that day and she fell out. I'm just shortcutting the story. She fell out. And her co-workers, they didn't right away come and, find out she was unresponsive, start CPR. One of the co-worker was taking on her phone a picture, a video of what's going on, and she called 911. It was 911 who suggests maybe, allegedly or whatever. I think that's what happened. 911 said, you found out she was unresponsive. Maybe you should have started CPR, or they started it late. Something to the effect. But they didn't start it right away. I don't remember if she's still around, but she's not fully up to what she was before. And I thought about that, if I'm in a situation, will my coworker vouch for me? Will my coworker jump in and save my life? I thought about that, how there's so much toxicity going on in nursing. It's not like you used to be, how we were on Night Shift Family. We would before the shift, anybody going, what we eating, or we come together. It's like you're with these same co-worker every day, and it's like a family. It's not like that anymore. It's like every man, like I said, for himself. You have 5, 6, 7. It doesn't matter how many numbers you have. Admission. Your coworker will sit there and watch you sink. Not like, can I help you? Is there something I can do for you? I'll do the meds. I'll do this. But it's just coming. And I'm at that stage where I don't know anything anymore. I don't know how. I think because everybody's stressed out, no one wants to care. It's just they're numb. I'm give them some credit. They're numb to what's going on. Nurses are just numb. And they think that going to school to be an NP is the everlasting revelation that they're going to make a difference. But the difference I see, you should start from here, where you are now, and make a difference. And I think we can move mountain if we rise above together, not apart. And I don't know, because I'm not a doctor. I hear people say the doctors stick together. I don't know, because I'm not one, but I certainly do know that the nurses are far apart. We're not there yet. We're never going to be there. That's what people say. But I have hope that we will get there. It's sad. Every day, and it's not only the nurse. When you're in the healthcare, you're responsible for if they have techs in sight, they have CNA. If they can't stay amongst each other, if they can't stay in the job either, there's something is really wrong. Really wrong. So, I don't know. I want you to tell me. You know, when I was in Texas, I had left my computer open, and when I came back, it was something different in it. And one of the things that I got in trouble for. So that's why I stress, shut that computer down. Don't give access to anything. Just keep it to yourself. Even if they ask you, you said no. They might not like you. Shut it down. That's all I can say. If you like the information that I provide to you, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me some comments. Let me know what you want to hear. Thank you, and have a wonderful day or night in your state or your country.